The 2024 U.S. presidential election has reignited old tensions, not between Republicans and Democrats, but across the Atlantic. A legal complaint filed by the Trump campaign against labor officials has cast a shadow over U.S.-UK relations. The complaint alleges that labor officials have engaged in illegal foreign national contributions by volunteering for Kamala Harris's campaign. Nearly 100 current and former labor officials traveled to key U.S. states to campaign for the Democrats. The Trump campaign argues that these actions violate U.S. campaign finance laws, which prohibit foreign nationals from making contributions to U.S. elections. They point to a now-deleted LinkedIn post by Labor's head of operations, boasting about the initiative as evidence of a coordinated effort. Labor denies any wrongdoing, insisting that the volunteers were acting in their personal capacity. However, the incident has cast a pall over U.S.-UK relations at a critical time. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer now finds himself walking a diplomatic tightrope. He must defend his party against accusations of meddling in the U.S. election while maintaining a cordial relationship with the United States. Starmer has responded with a mix of defiance and diplomacy, denying any wrongdoing by Labour. He emphasizes the importance of the U.S.-UK relationship, stressing that it transcends partisan politics. However, the Trump campaign's aggressive rhetoric complicates his efforts. The Trump campaign has even compared Labor's actions to British attempts to suppress American independence during the Revolutionary War. The controversy threatens to undermine the relationship and could have lasting consequences for U.S.-UK relations. The Trump campaign has invoked the anniversary of the British surrender at Yorktown to bolster its claims of Labor interference. By drawing parallels between historical events and the current controversy, they aim to paint Labor's actions as part of a long history of British attempts to undermine American sovereignty. The campaign has accused Labor of forgetting the message of Yorktown, suggesting that the party is once again seeking to meddle in American affairs. Critics accuse the Trump campaign of exploiting historical grievances for political gain. The Labor Party dismisses the historical comparisons as absurd, pointing out that the world has changed dramatically since the 18th century. They maintain that the volunteers were motivated by a desire to support democratic values, not acting at the behest of Labor or the British government. Labor insists that the volunteers who campaigned for Kamala Harris were acting independently and that the party played no role in their activities. They emphasize that any party officials involved were acting in a personal capacity. Labor stresses that it respects the sovereignty of the United States and would never engage in activities construed as interference. However, the Trump campaign rejects Labor's explanations, arguing that the number of volunteers and alleged contact between Labor officials and the Harris campaign point to a coordinated effort. Labor vows to defend themselves against what they consider baseless allegations. Adding complexity to the drama is Donald Trump's previous praise for Keir Starmer. During a visit to New York, Trump spoke positively about Starmer, calling him a very nice man who ran a great race in the UK election. This prior interaction raises questions about the timing and motivation behind the Trump campaign's complaint. Some suggest the complaint is a politically motivated tactic to discredit the Democratic Party. Trump's past praise for Starmer adds intrigue to the accusations of election interference. As the U.S. election draws closer, the accusations of Labor interference hang heavy over the U.S.-UK relationship. The controversy has exposed the fragility of transatlantic ties in an era of heightened political polarization. The outcome of the U.S. election will shape the future of U.S.-UK relations. If Trump is re-elected, the controversy over Labor's alleged interference will likely continue to cast a shadow. On the other hand, if Kamala Harris wins, there is a chance for a reset in the relationship. Harris is likely to prioritize diplomacy and multilateralism. However, rebuilding trust and repairing the damage will take time. The controversy is a symptom of broader challenges facing the transatlantic alliance and will have lasting consequences.